I don't really know Pokemon, to be honest. This is something I didn't play when I was a kid. But I know a lot of my friends were playing it. And I was always, what are you talking about? Because I didn't know the story of the characters. You know, I was like a bit lost with it. Yeah, it's something I don't know either. Oof. Okay. That's a good one. I'm trying to remember what I was playing when I was a kid, except Tomb Raider. On Game Boy, because there was Game Boy at the time. I remember I had a few games, but I can't remember which one. Of course, there was a Tomb Raider on Game Boy, but there were some other games as well. I think I still have my Game Boy somewhere in my house. Yeah. Well, he's a good son. If he plays Tomb Raider, it's a good choice, you know. It's a really good choice. But I guess it's well, actually, it's 33. You told me, so maybe that was this game, for example. Because of course there are some new Tomb Raider games. Like the last one is I don't even know the name of it, but it has changed a bit. It's not the same story, the same mechanics. It's more a role-playing game now. Fuck. That's bad. This RNG has been really toxic today, I can tell you. Yeah, likewise. I just enjoy the old graphics. And I prefer those mechanics. It's way more precise than the current games. That's the second time in a row that I triggered those monkeys. I'm not supposed to. Tomb Raider 3 is my favorite one. But I like Chronicles as well. And I think Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness had the best potential of all classics. It's a shame they rushed it. Could have been an awesome game, but because they rushed it, it was not finished, and that was pretty clear it was not finished. There were a lot of issues with the mechanics, the gameplay. Some stories were missing, some characters. It was a big mess. No, I don't know this game. I've never played it. I'm not a huge fan of video games, to be honest. I'm like, except Tomb Raider, have a few video games I've played, but not a lot actually. And I think the latest game I've played is something like Tomb Raider Underworld, which was made in 2012 maybe. So I don't like the I don't know the most recent video games. I'm just Tomb Raider fan. Actually, maybe the most recent game I've ever played is The Witcher. I think this is the only one. And then there's Tomb Raider. And some old games as well, but yeah. I'm not a huge fan of that. But this game, I've played it a lot. I think it's pretty obvious. I think this is the only video game I know by heart. Like, I know where every item is, every secret, of course. I'm really, really comfortable with it. This is like my favorite. Okay, let's try not to fuck up this time here. Yeah, that's better. Let's hide it. Oh. Yeah, of course. This, what I just made, is not a real glitch. This is just a setup. So it's just a way to be sure I'm gonna be in the same position every time I run the game. Because this jump was really, really hard. You need to be at the exact position I was so I can make it. Because as you can imagine, it was not dev intended. So I'm not supposed to make that jump. It's just, it's possible if you are really precise with it. So basically we need to be at the exact same position every time when we start the jump, otherwise it's not gonna work. So what I do is I do a few movements with some precise inputs, and thanks to them I'm in the exact same position every time. But it's not a glitch. I mean, I don't use some bugs of the game or something like that. I just use the normal mechanics of a game so I can be in the right position. That's why it's not considered as a glitch. So now I'm gonna go on Nevada because I'm gonna lose all my weapons there in the next level. That was a glitch though. It's called corner bug. It's really, really useful in the whole run because every time you crouch into a corner, she's gonna glitch up, which is really useful to reach some locations of a level. Makes the run way faster. It's the same here, except it's a swimming corner bug. And here I'm gonna do something that is a bit like what I just did in Ganges. I'm gonna do a setup here, so I can get something a bit weird. You're gonna see that. This is called a quap. So basically Lara does a weird animation. And thanks to that we are able to reach some places we're not supposed to. So this is the level where I lose all my weapons. It's considered as a true speedrun. It's just, there's a category for it. So it's called 80% glitched. But you can go for a speedrun with glitchless. It's possible. It's just a different category. And this is most popular category. I mean, glitched. Glitchless has been run by maybe 5 persons. 5 people just run it. In this category, it's more, I would say, 50. Basically because it's shorter, it's a shorter category because we can use some glitches, so it makes the speedrun faster, of course. So here I'm gonna save and load twice. And you're gonna see that the guard is gonna die. Because basically when you save and load, the doors reopen every time. And it does damage to the guard for some reason. I think it's the same. Yeah, I think it's the same. It's just, as I told you a bit before, some glitches are harder to make on PS1 version because sometimes to make some glitches we are using some buffers. Fuck. Which is possible only if you... Oh my god, what is that? Yeah, that's better. This is possible just if you open the inventory, which is not possible on PS1 version. But yeah, you can get all the same glitches, basically. And here, this is called a zombie glitch. So Lara died because of a vent, but then she took a crystal, which is a heal. So she survived anyway. But now the game thinks I'm dead, so I'm not able to open inventory, for example. Yeah, this is a cheat code. Like, if you want to skip the level fast. Yeah. Or if you want to get all the weapons, yeah. Of course on PC version it's slightly different, but yeah, it's the same idea. So this cheat here, we're not allowed to use it. Cheat codes are banned. We are just able to use some glitches in the game, but cheat codes are not allowed. Hey Makos, thanks for raid. How are you, man? How did the stream go? Did you do some tier 3? Did you get anything interesting? Thanks for your good luck. We are on a decent run here. It's not extraordinary, far from that, but I would say yeah, it's decent. Oh, you did some tier 2, nice. Tier 2 is even more difficult than this run here, actually. Me, it's not extraordinary, to be honest. This is the first run after HEC, hopefully. But yeah, it's really messy for some reason today. It's like, I'm not... I don't know. It's not my best day, if you want. I make some stupid mistakes and I'm quite unlucky, I have to say, as well. With HEC, for example, there was bad RNG today. So yeah, it's a bit messy, but this run, I would say it's acceptable. So hopefully it's gonna lead, it's gonna get somewhere. We'll see. Yeah, sometimes it's just... you're just unlucky and there's nothing you can do. I'm gonna be behind here by something like, I would say, 12 seconds. Yeah, 11. Almost. This kill is so satisfying. The guy says, hey, and then you kill him instantly. It's so funny. Oh, by the way, Makos, did you find Eric's video for the treble glitch in Tomb Raider 3? Couldn't find it, but maybe you're able to finally find this video. Yeah, this jungle ending is like, it can be something like 2 seconds saved. The only thing is, as I told you, when you do this, the game is gonna crash every 3 times you're gonna make it. Because it's a kind of texture glitch, except it's not a real one, it's quite technical. But yeah, basically your game is gonna crash sometimes. Yeah, I think it delayed the video. Which is a shame because I remember that it was really helpful, at least for me. But still, there are some good tutorials by Icy Gamer, I think. And I think Makiol did another one, yeah. But I remember you told me that it was too long for you. I mean, Makiol's tutorials. I mean, you are just next to it. Oh, this is a drain. Cool, cool, really cool. Oh my god. This is really bad. Really, really bad. Yeah, this is understandable. I mean, I remember it was really long. But yeah, at least it explains almost everything, which is kind of cool. But yeah, it's not really efficient, if I say that way. It's like... yeah, every explanation possible is in this tutorial, so... if you're... oh my god, I'm gonna have to heal. If you're running out of time, it's quite annoying. I agree. But it's a really good tutorial, I have to say. So that was a setup here for a co-op. A bit like the one in Nevada. And thanks to it, I mean, I have this animation. And I'm able to go through the door here. So because I had to use an extra med here, I'm gonna have to pick up one in Lutz Gate, which is gonna be some time loss. Fuck, just go. It's really bad. This run is a meme. So this level is glitchless, it's just the developers forgot to prevent us from going there on the roof. And as you can see, the level is already finished. Oh, it didn't split. I'm gonna have to do it manually. Just need to find the right time to do it. Well, let's go for a strat here. Okay. Yeah, this level is like... looks easy, but at the same time it's quite tricky because movement is really messy. Personally, I don't like this level very much. I'm really not comfortable with it. But in casual gameplay, this is a very good level, I have to say. Really tricky, because it's quite complex. But really fun with all the metros and stuff. Oh no. Oh my god, this is really bad. So here I'm gonna use a setup. So I can do a dive here. Normally you're supposed to die because of this trap here, but because with swan dive, we're able to skip it. I'm gonna take the med here because of what happened in Area 51. So this vehicle here is called the UPV. Thanks, Sinestro. Thanks for your good luck. Welcome. And as you can see, this vehicle is quite glitched. Because if you go on the ceiling, you're gonna be able to breathe, which is normally not possible, of course, because you are underwater. Of course, as you can imagine, it's really useful for speedruns. So I do the same here. When you start, this UPV is really hard to control. And here I'm gonna use a glitch, which is slightly different. I'm gonna go against the wall here, exit the vehicle, and then swimming again. And now the game thinks I'm out of the vehicle, but actually I'm not. And you will see that thanks to this feature, I'm gonna be able to fly. It's kind of cool. And also have infinite air now. So I hope everyone is prepared for the liftoff here. And again, it's really useful because thanks to that, I'm gonna be able to go here, which is the end of the level. Alright. So here, this is one of the hardest level in the game. It's not dangerous. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna die here, but the glitches are really difficult. So here, that was oops, that was a quicksand bug. If you have a lot of speed and you grab a platform on the quicksand, Lara is gonna glitch. Here I saved on loads so I can get rid of the spikes. Because basically the game doesn't save the spike state. And here, this is one of the trickiest glitch in the game. It's called wall slide. It's toxic as fuck. Made it. So in this game there are some raptors and also a T-Rex. We're not gonna see the T-Rex because on speedruns we don't go in this location, but yeah, just like the other classic Tomb Raiders, there's the T-Rex. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, I did. Okay. Thought I would die here. Thank you, thank you. I'm just trying to explain all glitches. So here I'm gonna have to count the inputs, so I'm gonna try to focus. So yeah, we use the exact same sequence every time. So we can be sure we're gonna land on this position here. So I know the sequence by heart. It's not something too hard when you practice it. At some point you know the sequence. Other speedrunners sometimes they have a notepad, so they can know the inputs to make, but yeah. Not ideal here. I think I'm gonna stumble. Nope. This level is one of the trickiest when you start, but then if you practice it, it's okay. You have no choice here when you want to speedrun the game, you have to practice it. Otherwise you're gonna lose a lot of runs there, that's for sure. I keep my notes handy. So here I might get trolled by the croc. We'll see. Sometimes when you climb the platform, it just trolls you and you're back into the water again. Here it didn't happen, but yeah, it's something that can happen sometimes. So that was a huge time save here because I fucked up this level in my PB. That was a decent Malibu. Well, more than decent, that was pretty good actually. So here we are in my favorite level. And in speedruns it's not too difficult. Smooth. I try to be. Well, that was not. Oh my god, what is that? Okay. Let's just go that way. That was not smooth at all. Just die, Puna. Alright. So here I make a save because I'm gonna need it at the end of the game. For the last level, I mean. I'm gonna use what we call the snowflake trick. I'm gonna reach the end of the game thanks to a snowflake, which sounds a bit weird, but that's the way it is. This game is so broken. And here the reason why I save and load every time is because the game doesn't record when you save the status of your frozen bar. So every time you load, the frozen bar resets, so you're able to swim again for something like 15 seconds. Another really useful glitch. Come on, get out. Thank you. Easy. By the way, you don't have to press roll all along. You can release it after a while. Because I had some issues with it. Because my reaction time is pretty slow. So it's pretty useful to find this. So here I dropped a flare on a precise tile. And now I'm gonna embed into this corner. And thanks to that, the game thinks, just for a minute, that Lara is the flare. And it triggers the opening of this door. This guy can be annoying sometimes if you have bad RNG, that's why I kill him. If you're unlucky, you can get burned because of this guy. This is one of the best levels in the game, by the way. Minecart stuff is really cool. Oh no. Okay. That's okay. This is another setup. Saves a few shimmying movements. All right. This music is really cool. So the next glitch is random. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. It's not on me. It's quite, yeah. It's not RNG, but close to it. It's just some pixels don't work with this, and there's nothing we can do. This is called GG. And it worked here. Okay, that's good ladder. This architect is pretty good. Not extraordinary, but decent. Oof. This is not the best RNG here. Those guys were a bit too close. No! Oh my god, this is gonna be awful. Let me live, let me live. Okay. It worked. You don't want to fuck up this button. It's really dangerous. That was a stupid mistake. Ah, it didn't work. Okay, that's better. Still a decent RX stack, but could have been much better without those mistakes. All right. So here I'm gonna use the exact same glitch than in Antarctica. So I'm gonna load, save and load, so I can get rid of the frozen bar. All right. That's a pretty good start. So here what I'm gonna do a setup so I can skip a trigger. And thanks to this trigger skip, I'm gonna be able to drop here, which is not what I'm supposed to be, what I'm supposed to do. And this is the last level. So this is a sequence we use so we can skip a shooting sequence. This is called a chef bug. Thanks to this, you can embed into this wall, because I need to be embedded so the next glitch is gonna work. Actually, I can PB here if I'm lucky. Amazing. Oh my god, I PB'd. What the fuck? I didn't even know that was possible. Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? Thanks for the GGs. I didn't even know I was on a PB pace. Yeah, that was a YOLO without a save, but I was lucky, so it worked. I thought the run was dead, but I forgot that I lost a lot of time at the end in my PB. So yeah. That was a bad run, but the ending was really good. Okay, I just have 6 seconds to save now, so I can reach my goal. This music is really cool. $57.29 for in-game time. I would say it's Eric. He's just a bit unlucky with the last glitch at the end because it's just luck. It's just RNG. Sometimes a snowflake is not gonna work, and yeah. Thank you, Clona. And hi. Yeah, I just got a PB out of nowhere. I was not even aware I could PB because I forgot that in my PB, in my former PB, I saved a lot of time in the early game, but not at the end. I had something like 20 seconds because of Tinos. And I thought the run was dead, but somehow I PB'd. The world record is 58:05. And I have to say it's an insane world record. I think this is the most insane run Foodie ever did. So it's still a bit far away, but Sub 59 is a really good run already. My goal is sub 58.50, which hopefully I'm gonna get soon enough. I'm just gonna show my splits as a debrief. Where is it? Live split? At first I have to save splits. Save splits. Exits. I'm gonna show them just to see what happens. But yeah, world record is pretty far away, I have to say. It's like Fully did an insane run with basically no mistakes except in Malibu. He was really consistent with the game. All the random stuff worked for him. He got a pretty good HEC, so that's quite clean. Okay, I think you can see them now. So what happened? Jungle was pretty decent. Tempo was awful, I would say. I can easily get 9, 11, 12. It's pretty easy. It's just, I don't know why, but today and yesterday, I was not good at Tempo, so I would say it's decent for for now. Genji's was decent. Caves was pretty bad. There were some mistakes with movement, I think. I can't remember exactly. Nevada was really good. HEC awful, really awful. It's gonna be a lot of time saved in there. Area 51 was awful as well. So basically, the early game is really, really bad. There's gonna be a lot of time saved in there. We don't have a split for that. Yeah, it didn't split, I remember. I would say Aldrich and Thames were both decent. Let's Gate, weird. Um, I can get easily 318. Oh yeah, I know why. I had to pick up the large med because I got trolled in Area 51. That's why. Sofia was really good. It's a really good time here. Village, quite good. Crash Site was good. Malibu, good. Puna was awful because I messed up the drop. Antarctica was not that good because the flicker was quite slow. Decent tech mines, even if you can get actually better than my gold, you can get 1023, 1022, I would say. And this one was amazing. I would say it's kind of deserved because I practiced Tinos a lot recently because I used to have a lot of issues with this level. Lost a lot of time, so I would say it's, yeah, kind of normal.